can change in a matter of days. It was all good just a week ago. We beat up on the Chicago Sky a few days ago. 35-point victory. Caitlin Clark triple-double. Indiana Fever riding high. Indiana Fever fans riding high. Caitlin Clark supporters ride.
Yo, what's good, fam? Buckle up because we're diving headfirst into the wildest, juiciest, most drama-packed saga in sports right now. And it's not some scripted reality show. It's the WNBA, baby. Slam's Desk. This league is serving more tea than a Kardashian family reunion. And at the center of it all, the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark, and a whole lot of noise about boycotts, lies, and straight-up chaos. Picture this. A week ago, the Fever were dunking on the Chicago Sky like it was a casual Tuesday. 35-point blowout, Caitlin Clark dropping a triple-double like it's her morning coffee order. Fans were hyped, arenas were packed, and the WNBA was finally getting the glow-up it's been begging for. But then, record scratch, the dweebs, the haters, the keyboard warriors decided to flip the script. Suddenly, the Fever are the villains, Caitlin's the problem, and the league's out here validating nonsense faster than you can say clickbait. Now hold up. The Indiana Fever are threatening to boycott the entire WNBA over what they're calling straight-up lies. Not rumors, not gossip, lies. And the kicker? Nobody's spilling the tea on what these lies actually are. Suspicious? Oh, you bet. Is this a power move? A scandal about to blow the roof off? Or just the WNBA tripping over its own shoelaces again?
Of course, the dweebs do what the dweebs do. They make up nonsense, they make up lies, and the WNBA validate the lies. The WNBA validates the nonsense. The WNBA validates non-truths.
Grab your popcorn, because this one's about to get messier than your group chat after a breakup. Let's break it down, roast it up, and figure out what's really going on in this soap opera disguised as a basketball league. Winks at camera, let's go. All right, let's set the scene. The Indiana Fever, led by the one, the only Caitlin Clark, aka the human highlight reel, the rookie sensation, the walking bucket, are straight up carrying the WNBA on their backs. This team is the golden goose, the cash cow, the reason your grandma's suddenly Googling WNBA tickets. Sellout games? Check. Ticket prices shooting to the moon like they're on Elon's SpaceX? Double check. Merch flying off shelves like it's Black Friday? You know it. Caitlin Clark isn't just playing basketball. She's rewriting the game, dropping dimes, sinking threes, and making the WNBA must-watch TV. Her 4 threes in that Chicago Sky game? More electrifying than the entire top 10 plays of the WNBA's 2022 season combined. I'm talking plays so wild, they make highlight reels look like a PowerPoint presentation. You'd think the league would be throwing a parade for Caitlin and the Fever, right? Like, thank you for making us relevant. Nope. Instead, they're out here acting like the Fever are the bad guys in a Marvel movie. Why? Because apparently, Fever fans got a little too excited, and Caitlin had the audacity to play hardball with Angel Reese.
Absolutely unbelievable. This dump, this turd of turds known as the WNBA, this damn league can't get the hell out of their own way.
Gasp, the horror? A flagrant foul in a contact sport? Call the cops. Let's rewind that moment, because it's where this whole dumpster fire started. Picture this. Angel Reese, the queen of smirks and side-eye, gives a Fever player a little love tap to the back of the head. Total cheap shot, but does the league bat an eye? Nah. Then Caitlin Clark comes in with a clean textbook foul. Nothing dirty, just good old basketball hustle, and suddenly the internet loses its mind. Cue the WNBA and its loyal keyboard crusaders spinning a narrative wilder than a sci-fi flick. They're out here claiming Fever fans were tossing racial slurs at Angel Reese during that game. Racial slurs. At a game packed with families, little girls in Clark jerseys, and fans just trying to enjoy some hoops. One YouTuber, Flat Reacts, let out a laugh that some genius on the internet swore sounded like a monkey. A laugh. You know, the kind you hear at NBA games all the time? But nope, in WNBA land, that laugh got twisted into a full-blown racism scandal. Rolls eyes. It's like someone saw a dolphin emoji and decided it was a hate crime. Let's keep it 100. The Fever fans are the ones showing up, filling arenas, buying jerseys, and basically keeping the WNBA's lights on. Meanwhile, other teams are playing to half-empty gyms, crickets chirping louder than the crowd. Yet somehow the Fever fans are the problem. The ones who are actually invested, who are screaming their hearts out, who are making this league look like it's got a pulse. It's like blaming the life of the party for bringing the vibe. And Caitlin Clark? She's not just the life of the party, she's the whole damn DJ booth, lights, and dance floor.
Don't get it. The diva of Dump Divas, Kat Engelbert, she does not understand how fragile this fan base is. And by fragile, I'm referring to their...
This woman's out here dropping triple-doubles faster than you can say MVP, and the league's response is to slap her with a villain edit? Now, let's talk about Angel Reese for a hot second. Love her or not, she's the WNBA's chosen drama queen, the antagonist in this blockbuster saga. She's got the flair, the attitude, and a TikTok game that screams, "I'm here to stir the pot." And you know what? That's fine. Sports need rivalries. MJ had the Pistons, Bird had Magic, and now Caitlin Clark's got Angel Reese. It's spicy, it's intense, it's what makes sports fun.
One thing you'd be talking about after that game, after that amazing performance from Caitlin Clark, the triple-double, the amazing passes, the crazy shots, you'd think we would be talking about basketball. The number one thing you think we'd be investigating is how. Nope.
Here's the real tea. This isn't about racism. It's about jealousy, control, and a league that's allergic to its own success. Caitlin Clark and the Fever are shaking up the WNBA's status quo, and some folks aren't ready for it. The old guard wants to keep their grip on the narrative, protect their chosen stars, and make sure nobody outshines the script they've written. Angel Reese? She's the league's darling, the one they prop up as the face of grit and glamour. Caitlin Clark? She's the outsider, the rookie who's stealing the spotlight and making everyone else look like they're playing in slow motion. And the Fever fans? They're the collateral damage, caught in the crossfire of a league that can't decide if it wants to grow or stay stuck in its own drama. Let's talk numbers for a sec because the stats don't lie, even if the WNBA's PR team does. Caitlin Clark's games are selling out arenas faster than a Taylor Swift tour. The Fever's social media following just hit 1 million. First WNBA team to do it. Merch sales through the roof, viewership skyrocketing.
Nobody else in the WNBA has ever done anything like Caitlin Clark is doing. We should be investigating the fact that Caitlin Clark's 4 threes in that game were more exciting than like if you go to 2022 and check out the top.
This isn't just a moment, it's a movement. Caitlin's not just breaking records, she's breaking the mold. Most 20-point 10-assist games in WNBA history, tied with a legend like Courtney Vandersloot, and she's done it in 42 games compared to Sloot's 394. Fastest to 3 triple-doubles in league history? That's Caitlin, baby. She's not just playing, she's rewriting the game, and the fans are eating it up. But instead of celebrating this, the WNBA's out here playing mean girls with basketballs. They're clutching their pearls over a foul that was, let's be real, just a foul. Caitlin herself said it. It was a hard take foul, nothing malicious. Angel Reese even called it a basketball play. So why's the league acting like Caitlin drop-kicked someone's grandma? Because drama sells, and growth is scary. The WNBA's been fighting for relevance for years, and now that they've got it, they're out here sabotaging their own success. It's like they saw the Fever's hype train and decided to derail it with a flimsy racism accusation and a side of petty politics. Let's zoom out for a hot minute, because this drama's bigger than one foul or one game.
10 plays of the WNBA season, her 4 threes in that game were more exciting than those 10 plays. Literally. Like what she does in one game is single-handedly more exciting than anything we've ever seen in the W.
This is about the soul of the WNBA. The league's at a crossroads. Embrace the new wave of fans and stars like Caitlin Clark, or cling to the old guard and their manufactured narratives. The Fever are proof that the WNBA can compete with the NBA, the NFL, any sport for eyeballs and dollars. But instead of leaning into that, some folks in the league are out here gatekeeping like they're guarding the last slice of pizza. They want growth, but only if it fits their script. They want fans, but only if they cheer quietly. They want stars, but only if they don't outshine the chosen ones. And let's not sleep on the Fever's offseason moves, because they're not just playing checkers, they're playing 4D chess. Coach Stephanie White, a defensive mastermind, brought in heavy hitters like Natasha Howard, the 2019 Defensive Player of the Year, and DeWanna Bonner, who's climbing the WNBA's all-time scoring list. They're building a squad that's not just about Caitlin's offense, but about locking down the paint and making opponents sweat.
Polarizing conversation in all the sports over the last 24 hours rather. Angel Reese, many would suggest that she overreacted, but Slick, do you have an issue?
This team's not here to play nice. They're here to dominate. And yet, the league's acting like they're the problem? Scoffs, it's like telling Beyonce she's too loud at her own concert. The fans, though, they're the real MVPs. Fever fans are showing up in droves, screaming their lungs out, and making Gainbridge Fieldhouse feel like a rock concert. They're not just there for Caitlin. They're there for the team, the vibe, the future of the WNBA. And what do they get? A big old middle finger from the league, accusing them of hate when they're the ones driving ticket sales and social media buzz. It's like blaming your best customer for buying too much. The irony? Without the Fever and their fans, the WNBA might still be handing out free tickets and praying for a viral moment. So, what's the deal with this boycott talk? The Fever are fed up, and honestly, who can blame them? They're calling out the WNBA for validating lies. Lies about their fans, lies about their star, lies about what's really going on. Is this a power move to force the league to stop playing favorites? A warning shot to say, we're done with the drama? Or is there some explosive secret they're sitting on that could flip the WNBA upside down? Leans into camera, I don't know, but I'm here for it. The Fever aren't just a team, they're a revolution. Caitlin Clark isn't just a player, she's a game changer. And the fans? They're the heartbeat of this whole thing. Here's the bottom line. The WNBA needs to decide if it's rooting for success or the status quo. Caitlin Clark and the Fever are dragging this league into the spotlight whether it likes it or not. They're filling seats, breaking records, and making basketball fun again.
With Angel Reese's reaction to Caitlin Clark's flagrant foul.
Yes, and I have an issue with the way she reacted. I have an issue with the way it's being handled by her, by the Chicago Sky.